Hello and welcome back to my channel. We've got a request today for a group I have not checked out before called TNX, or The New Six is their name, and we're doing the song Kick It For Now. This was a request from Julie, thank you so much, and Julie had said that this is one of the freshest songs that they've heard all year, and I do like my solid, fresh concept boy group songs. So we're going to be checking out that as well as one of their B-sides called 1000 Miles, and I don't think it's that song that I'm thinking of. Who I don't know who that artist is. No, that's 500 miles, isn't it? Not 1,000 miles. That's 500 miles. You guys probably don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, let's just get straight to it. This is TNX with Kick It For Now. Let's go. Ooh. Influx of synth. Oh, more 90s beats. What is going on? This is unapologetically 90s. Ooh. Great changes in perspective. Dude. Fresh is the word. This is the most boy group shit I've heard in a while. In the 90s sense of boy group. Even the hamming it up dramatics to the camera. This is great. Hold up, more about chicken. We pull up, going high, no middle. Scroll up, trash talk. Oh, everyone else getting into. Dude, this guy in the back of the white shirt is hitting it so hard. I love how everyone joins in on the performance. We pull up, going high, no middle. Scroll up, trash talk. Look at him back there. That's a sick jacket. They have a lot of charisma. I love this video so much. This is the most cliche shit in like the best ways. It's like they know what they're doing. It's so self-aware. But in a vacuum outside of all that, it's still a really catchy good song. Listen, when you talk about K-pop to people that don't know about K-pop, and you mention the idea, or you say the phrase boy group, what is this? Their image right here? What is this? 120p. Anyway, when you say boy group, they picture like, oh, you mean like NSYNC? You mean like Backstreet Boys? You mean like, I don't know, how many degrees was it? One of those is basically what they're talking about. O-Town or something. And you're like, no, it's so different these days. It's not, that's not exactly what, like, shades of that. It's inspired by that clearly, but it's not that anymore. This was that. This was exactly that in so many different ways that it was so self-aware, and I loved it. And the song itself, like, stands on its own apart from that kind of aspect of it being very, very reminiscent of old school 90s boy groups. And we're going to just roll this back and kind of discuss all the ways, because it felt so nostalgic, and it was just so great. I loved it. Such a good video. Number 1, you have like the retro futuristic style that everyone was doing. Everyone was in tinfoil chrome, baggy jeans, wearing puffy jackets like it was like space winter or something like that. Very weird. My AC is making weird noises. I'm sorry. The only thing they didn't have here are frosted tips and like goggles. Someone needed to be wearing goggles. Instrumentally, it's clearly 90s. But even these dance moves. Oh, it's so great. I like the mix of this song too. The vocals have so much clarity. Listen, there are hallmarks of this that has made it into normal K-pop boy group dumb, but it's just, oh, it's like they're hitting every cliche of it, and it's just amazing. When he starts mugging the camera in a really overdramatic way, I lost it. Even like the very obvious over-editing where it's like, we don't really have much at our disposal in terms of cool editing camera tricks to do in our music videos. So a lot of them were all like, now we're like a little bit sped up, like, or they do strange things like NSYNC's Pop, if you will. That video was really cool, but also kind of trippy. And they have effects like that in this that aren't meant to look good. It's just like they're using a very limited scope intentionally. Like this. Like, what is that edit? That would look so out of place in any other type of song. But back in the 90s, it was like, how did they do that? That is so cool. Those outfits, the chrome pants and that is... Nostalgia deja vu. I'm coming back to you. Nostalgia deja vu. This right here, that is such a... Just belting out to the camera. Saying something, girl. This is the best. I still lose to this dude in the back in the white shirt. He goes so in right here. Ooh, this guy sounds good. There's those effects again. It's like when you're limited to really not using CG or any kind of computer graphics, it's just whatever little editing tricks that you can throw into the mix. Match cuts and... He's got some dandy boy hair. We still retain that. We retain in K-pop the stand on the side and belt out your high note. That has not gone away. This did not disappoint. I love that. That was so good. That is the epitome of setting out to nail a particular style and just smashing it. And that's what they did. That song was awesome. 12 million views. Good shit. That's the first TNX song that I've heard. That was so good. Oh, okay. Let's check out one of their B-sides now. I mean, clearly that's not their concept all the time. It can't be. But they really did nail it there. 1,000 Miles. Let's go. Taeyeon, Jung-jun. They have a hui. Dreamy.
Cause you know 1,000 miles 두렵지 않아 우린 아직 한참 멀어도 우리만 내 속도로 가까워져 가는 꿈 이 길 끝에 닿을 때까지.
The backtrack on this song is so densely layered for the chorus. I am liking the style of this group.
달려와서 all day 어떤 때는 막힌 길도 어떤 때는 wrong way 이리저리 swerving 비트 멀미 갈 길이 너무 멀어도 we always keep it solid 여기저기 scratch but I'm alright 생채기 종종 게이지 않아 I go hard My team and my fans are behind me right 손은 쉬지 않고 달려가 1,000 miles
Feels like such a wholesome song.
같은 꿈에 너와 나 우리 멈출 생각은 없어 baby Cause you know 1,000 miles 두렵지 않아 우린
Nice delay into the drop of the chorus.
우리만 내 속도로 가까워져 가는 꿈 이 길 끝에 닿을 때까지.
This is the lane of fresh boy group song that I really, really like. It's like just before this, I just finished listening to Mire, another boy group that I really enjoy that's hitting a niche that's maybe just not super popular with like the most boy group songs that you see these days where everything is going hard and mean mugging the camera. But that this just feels like, it feels very wholesome and fresh without being like hokey in any way, you know, without being too sugary. That's exactly the lane that I like. Having this emotional levity and being soft at the same time. Wow, reverberating bass. Up the volume.
Just to be closer to you 1,000 miles 두렵지 않아 우린 아직 한참 멀어도 우리만 내 속도로 가까워져 가는 꿈 이 길 끝에 닿을 때까지 조금 오래 걸려도 절대 멈추지 않고 Walk 1,000 miles with you Won't let it go Won't let it go Won't let it go.
That's a good ass request. That's a good ass request. Both of these songs were very, very good. That's a solid ass B-side. I mean, that's like an 8.5. That's like an 8.5, 9 out of 10 kind of B-side. That's a good score. That's a real good score. Oh man. And Kick It For Now is so much fun. That's a music video I want to come back to over and over again. Really interested now. Like, a really great start to my exposure to this group. I don't know how. I've definitely heard the name TNX before. That's the thing. The New Six. It really just spells it out, the New Six. So maybe people call them the New Six more than they'll just say TNX. Kick It For Now is their third most popular song. Move is by far their most popular. I don't know if I've heard that. Love or Die as well they've got here. Your favorite melody? Yeah, I don't know how long that they've been around. Maybe 2022? Oh, didn't mean to do that. You guys probably didn't hear that. 2022, I think they may have debuted, so they're relatively new. Let me know more about this group. I am interested. I loved both of these. Thank you so much for the request. If you guys would like to see more of other boy groups or other girl groups, mostly girl groups, please check out my Patreon. Live stages, album reactions, and variety shows are over on there. Subscribe for more and tell me what other TNX songs you really like down below. What kind of style do they normally go for? Is this like something that's very different from a usual concept they have, or do they really spread themselves and try all different types of things? Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.